Hi, my name's Sophia Beach, and the reason why I would love to come on this trip is because not only do I have a strong passion in politics and political relations, but I also feel that it would help me hugely in terms of my future career. When I'm older, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. I am only 17, but I'm very interested in doing something such as law, and then maybe further developing my own political career, or doing something such as political speech writing, which is why I think this trip would help me immensely, as I'll be able to first-hand witness what a professional politician acts like on the stage when delivering a speech, and I'll be able to see how a statesman should act in front of people, and I can gain advice and experience from that, which will help me hugely. At home, I'm already very politically engaged with British politics. I'm a member of a number of political parties, even though I shouldn't really be. However, I'm an avid member of the Socialist Workers' Party, and on that I do campaigning, leafleting, raising awareness throughout my school, organising events, and I feel by going on this trip I'll be able to further my experience and therefore bring it back home and make how I go about things in everyday life and my political life more professional. Firstly, one of the biggest troubles I think I'll face on this trip is obviously being immersed in a completely different culture. Even though Britain and the US have got many similarities, obviously they are very different in the way in which they approach politics. I think it will be quite difficult to kind of get my head around the US election system. I've been doing quite a lot of research recently and I feel just about understood the primaries and secondaries. However, it may be a challenge to fully understand it. I also think it would be a challenge to campaign for somebody who I don't necessarily agree with their views. However, I wouldn't like to see this as a challenge. I'd like to see it as something which will allow me to further myself as a person, and it's definitely something that I'll be able to learn from, as we have to be diverse and we have to be accepting of other people's opinions even if they don't agree with our own. My dream presidential ticket, even though there are a number of options, I think for president I would put forward the American political theorist Noam Chomsky, as I've read a number of his books, one of my favourite being Chomsky on anarchism, and I believe that his approach towards people and their place within society, and his ideas about things such as language and collectivisation and class divides are something which are really vital, and I feel like he could give a lot to American society today. As Mr. Sanders, who I would pick as my vice president, has already pointed out, unfortunately the American society is riddled with inequality. The top 20 richest people own more than the bottom half of the population, and I feel that together, Chomsky as president and Sanders as vice, they would be able to battle this and make America the equal society that it truly and aims it to be, that it should be. The reason why I would put Bernie Sanders for vice president is because I think we do need a proper politician to be the running mate with Chomsky. Sanders' political experience is a very long one. He's been in Congress for around 30-40 years, and I believe that his policies really will make a change to America. Things such as investing $13 trillion in infrastructure. As you've seen in Michigan and Flint, people are dying from lead poisoning, and the people are more important than the economy, and that is what Mr. Sanders and Chomsky would definitely address. Thank you.